It's starting to get wild and a bit all over the place. At this stage, the paintings are no longer at the exciting beginning, but they are not finished either. Now it's mostly adjustments, details, color balancing, and trying to make everything work together. Some paintings just need tiny changes, and I'm trying to not overwork them. I think I didn't do much more on this one after I added the stripes in the background because I loved it this way, but it's not solved and there is problem with value contrast. But in some other cases like here, there was much more to do and I had to do some radical changes to move on. But it really helped and I think in the end it looks much better. And I can keep going from there. And this is one of my mini-minis. There are 6 pieces in total. I didn't shoot too much the painting process and they are now finished. And this is how cute they look together. And these two are on wooden panels and this is some type of alloy and it was quite fast and easy to reach this stage. Then I added this background with Posca marker, which was a really enjoyable process. And I thought I would match the second one nice and quickly, do the clean outlines and finish the edges, but it went differently. So I thought I was almost done with this one here. And I just wanted to match the background from this one to have them working like a pair. Problem is that all the leaves are the same size, so I have to make some bigger and some smaller, so it's not finished. So I did some adjustments on the leaves before reaching these versions. I varied sizes and color and textures, and then it's always back and forth between tiny details and gestural marks. I don't know why I chose this brush because it's not very appropriate. Maybe that's what I like. It's a bit uncontrollable. And to balance the composition, I added this one leaf in the bottom left corner. And I changed the position of the main stem, which was disturbing from the beginning, and it was a good decision. Okay, this is a hot mess. This could go more clearly green. Yeah, that's much better. I really didn't like this diagonal shape here. Sometimes it's just about being brave and do the big changes and really let go of something you like. There was some really nice marks on this previous version, which was just 2 colors, but it wasn't good with the proportions overall. Still not sure about this green. So I left this one like this, and I'm not sure what more it needs, if it's just the background or if there are still some adjustments in the leaves to be done. So I've just added a new layer on these, which are the versions. There are canvas on boards and will be something like this. It's in the image, so this one and this one. And speaking of this model of palm, I wanted to show you the cutout from last video. And on this one, I just did the edges. It's now fully dry. And I will varnish them with some varnish, which is for oil and acrylic paint. So it will be perfect finish. And this one, I quite changed the color. So if you have seen the video last week, it was more closer to this. Yeah, I think it looks great. Now back to the canvases. This one definitely reached the messy middle. It was very nice on this little study. Once it's enlarged, it doesn't work so well. I want to do something a bit dramatic. Enjoying this video? Hit subscribe and stay tuned for more. I like this wet in wet. Not so much this. So I think this is radical enough for now. This is the outsider for now. And here what I'm interested about are the stripes. Trying to preserve them or accent them, maybe. And I will use my trowel. And as I expected, it's not as nice as it was here. My background is not light enough, but there are things I like. Okay, looks we have another outsider. Moving on. These two. Adjust the background and see what happens with the leaves. I have to assess what needs to stay dark and what needs to be lighter. And I will try to fit everything on the wall behind me and see how it looks all together. So I can compare and see what works, what doesn't, what needs more work. This is what I just did. I think it's better. I will see it from far. Up, 20 by 20 here. This one here. And the little ones can go up. What more do we have? So we have one palm here, second one is here. I can't fit everybody in. Color-wise, I think there are some families, and I think I will get rid of most of the blue and keep it really like small details, but not overall blue like on this one, but more like here. Didn't do much on the big ones. This might be for tomorrow. I might bring some of this darker brown on this one. And I like how these two work together. And this one definitely makes me think of a banana skin, this one. They are not finished, but I think they are starting to look more and more like a family, or more like a group of friends, where each friend is mimicking a little bit the other friend, and there are some common elements, but also each of them is a very specific individual with its own personality. I feel this is coming, starting to come. Next video will be the wrap. Hopefully everything will be finished and I will speak about the next steps. And if you want to see them finished, subscribe to my newsletter to get monthly news and first access to the paintings. So see you next time, bye bye!